before to cut everybody off. Like that.
I don't think that's wild,
Orgy going on? My man said he's a show.
She aged like cheese.
You got
Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.
Man, I'm start. Should I? I don't even think I should play explosions for this, bro. This is pretty much kind of a sad movie. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? What's going on?
What's happening?
Everybody talking about how sad this movie was, but I'm like, it can't. The sad factor, it can't be worse than Coco.
You got a point.
That
Yes and no.
That's how I felt.
They neck and neck
into watching it.
They neck and neck.
But for me, no, it's not close.
It's neck and neck for me. I mean, it don't have no song like like Remember Me, because yeah. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Yeah, no, don't nobody got a sad song. I don't even think Usher got a sad song like Remember Me, boy.
Nah.
That's a tough one. No. But anyway, what's up, beautiful people? I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Popcorn and Beard Podcast. I'm back, and I'm your host, Rashad, along with...
Hey, man. This your boy, Duke, your favorite fat person.
And last but not least, I am Squirrel. Let's start the show.
Good one. Good. By the way, the Funko of the week is none other than T'Challa, the Black Panther from Civil War. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Recast T'Challa. Anyway.
Hashtag recast T'Challa.
All day, every day. But so today we are discussing Disney's up. Well, Disney Pixar's up. Leave it to Disney to make you think about a parent, a loved one getting unalived. I don't know if there's a Disney movie or a Pixar movie where somebody don't get unalived or something sad happens to them. I don't know. I will have to research that.
That's what they specialize in, cuz.
They got to just Oh, they got she got two parents. Yeah, go ahead and kill one. Like what? Like, I mean, Finding Nemo ain't even make it out like the opening credits. Like, yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna take her out. Yeah.
I don't understand why they have fictional movies with real life shit in it.
It's supposed to be an escape, right?
Yeah, like
it's not.
In fact, it's like they be having grown people problems in these movies. Like, if you want to have a kids movie, have something like I ate all the fruit snacks. I got no more fruit snacks. Or I fell off the bicycle and scraped my knee. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to it, but they got some stuff in this movie. I'm like,
Marlon went to Walmart, lost Nemo in Walmart. And then somehow he ended up on the truck that went back to the distribution center. Like, brother.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty
Come
bad.
on.
It's pretty bad. Bro, I'm still tripping out on Bambi. Bambi got to be one of the most saddest stories ever. Like,
Bambi was black.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I said this a long time ago.
Yeah, Bambi was black.
Bambi was definitely a black story because
Mhm.
that man lost his mama unalive. Then found his daddy, who was the head hood dude.
Brother,
So,
okay. I apologize for having a dumb moment. Didn't know Bambi was a boy.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's okay.
Had no idea. Bambi
So
was
was
a boy.
Tweety Bird.
Bashful. Well, yeah. The skunk.
Tweety Bird is a dude.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Bro, the jury was out for Tweety Bird for a long time.
Brother, the ABC community was crazy. Crazy, brother.
I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so all three of the characters in Bambi, the squirrel, the skunk, Bambi, and Thumper are all boys.
Wow. They didn't play football.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wowers.
today we are discussing Up. Basically a story about an older gentleman who lost the love of his life and decided to say, you know what? F all y'all. I'm about to go up to the
I'm about to make my wife's dream come true.
he said, boy, yeah, they about to come try to get me. Let me go ahead. I don't know where he got all them balloons. First of all, how
But
long
he
it took
was
him to
the
fill all them balloons up?
He was the balloon man at his job. So
Yeah, he definitely said, yeah, I got all this helium at the house. You know, I got none but balloons.
Brother, that's a lot of helium.
I'm about to blow all these up, and I'm about to get up out of here. First of all, it's impossible to do. So let's just put it there. It's impossible to do, but he did. So what was crazy was all around him, things are getting built up and they're growing, and you know, like everybody's expanding. You know, he got gentrification happening around him. So he like, you know what, man? So it all starts when
I was
somebody
about to hit you
tries.
with it. The movie starts.
It all starts off. Well, we'll jump to the beginning. We ain't gonna start there. We're gonna jump to the beginning where he is watching this this documentary on this
Mika's having
pilot.
technical difficulties, y'all.
oh, this the movie she cried on there.
Bitch, I ain't crying this damn movie. Shut your ass up.
I think you did.
I've been sitting backstage for 5 minutes now.
That's wrong.
Good
Shut
evening,
your
First
ass up,
Lady.
Duke. Hi, Mo. Hi, Rashad. Duke.
Miss Green.
What's up?
Miss Green.
So
Miss
the
Green.
movie starts off with a young 10-year-old Carl who's at a movie theater watching his childhood hero, Charlie Muntz, who was an explorer, which is who inspired Carl to be an explorer. And what happened was Charlie come back from an expedition with the skeleton of an animal that was supposed to be like impossible to find. So when he pulled up with the skeleton as proof that he got this mysterious, mystical, magical animal, everybody was like, Cap, that could be a skeleton from any bird. And the crazy part about it is he came back with the bird skeleton. It was like, bet, I got it. When everybody called Cap, he was like, you know what? I'll show you. I'm going to go back to Paradise Falls and I'm not leaving until I come back. So then wouldn't that prove the town's point that you didn't come back with the bird you said you did? Like, I feel like he contradicted himself when he said that.
I mean, he
That was
was
Martin Mama Bird.
yeah, I don't know what that was, to be honest. So I will say though, I like the way that they did the beginning of this movie. Like there's very little dialogue. Especially from
Carl.
From Carl. You don't even know if Carl could talk.
I was like, brother, when
you don't even know if Carl could talk. Like you
man
like
didn't talk till he was 78.
Are they doing this? No,
he didn't talk till he was 78.
Yeah, he didn't talk until
No,
like
like
later.
he gasped, which was you knew he had a voice because he gasped when he was in the movie theater. And then you heard him scream whenever you heard him scream when he went down.
Not gonna hold you.
He didn't
Didn't
say
even think about
words
that.
until
Didn't
he was a
think about
senior citizen.
He could talk. He
I
just
ain't-
didn't talk as a child.
that. Yeah.
So he leaves the movie theater, and he was having mixed emotions about them dragging Charlie's name through the mud because he was like, "Man, y'all ain't about to do my childhood hero like that, cuz."
Mhm.
You feel me? He gonna go
did
back
talk.
to Paradise Files and get that
He
burger.
did talk. He spoke the whole time he was walking. When he was walking down the sidewalk, he was like
That was
he
narration.
like, no, that was him.
Man, you gonna make me go back and watch this again. And
Go
I don't want to
ahead.
because
I was gonna say,
it's
I know this
it's
is
a
in the
sad
back of
part.
my hand. I've
Paradise
seen it too
Falls.
much.
Hit the
it's
tree
sad
stump.
part.
Because he was
Carl
like,
goes around Paradise Falls. How you couldn't jump over a damn tree stump?
He was a little pudgy kid, bro.
hey, don't talk about him like that.
But
was a
you know
pudgy
what?
kid.
The way he jumped over the crack, but he barely made it over a sheet of paper.
Question though, what's the name? What was the name of his wife? They never give her a name.
Ellie.
Ellie?
Her name's Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah.
Okay. Ellie.
Yeah, she introduced
So-
herself when they were little. She was
So
like,
on his way home,
and then she never shut up.
What's
on
up,
his way
kid?
home, he passed by an abandoned house, but he could hear a kid's voice coming from the house, and he was listening to the things that she was saying, and they correlated to everything that he liked as far as being an explorer is concerned. She was also a huge Charlie Muntz fan, so he goes in there with his balloon, with the little blue balloon, to figure out what was going on. And that's when they introduced themselves. She was like, "Look, I'm about to show you something I ain't never showed nobody else in the whole world. My adventure book."
Yeah.
Then she made him official with the grape soda bottle cap though. And
We're in
he
a
could
club
go
now.
grape soda. I was so proud of that moment. Because I love purple stuff.
Grape soda is disgusting.
So she was like, "You know what?
Grape soda's so gross.
It's disgusting.
Grape soda or blue cheese?"
Wow,
Grape
that's
soda.
Grape
Grape
soda,
soda.
My
duh.
point exactly.
I was
So-
It's not
suffer.
it's not
So she
hard choice.
blesses him into the club. His balloon floats upstairs. She was like, "Let's go upstairs and get your balloon. I think I know where it went."
You know what? She sounded a little fast to me.
Leave her alone.
Sound a
That
little
she
fast.
sounded
To me.
I mean,
little
she did. She like off rip. She was just like, "Hey, you don't
Off
say
rip.
you don't say a lot." I
you
like
don't, you don't talk a lot, kid. I like you. I'm gonna talk for you though.
Yeah.
You want your
So-
balloon? Let's go get that balloon.
She
Let's
had
go
a
get
lot
the
of
balloon.
words and like 3 teeth.
Mhm.
And that hair, bro. Like I was like, why you look unloved? Like
Girl, you
Cuz
should have static
she
clean.
sleep with that hat on, cuz.
I was gonna say she slept with that little helmet on.
with them 3 teeth.
Have my man walk the plank to get his balloon. He fall through
She was
the
like,
plank.
"It's right
break it.
there. Go get it."
So I will say, like, their progression into their relationship of them growing up from kids was like, it was really dope. Like how they did it is like a montage. They show him getting a job as a balloon salesman. I don't know what her job was. She was just at the house. Now I don't know
No,
how
she worked at the zoo too.
Yeah,
She
she
was
was.
a-
They both did.
Yeah,
they
she worked at the
both
zoo.
worked at the zoo. I don't know
Mhm.
what jobs they had, but they was like they were saving up, for the rainy day, and it was like the rainy day kept coming around because he'll get hurt, hoop a leak. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had no money.
They
And
was
that's
lame.
and it goes back to what Duke said about kids' movies having grown up problems because her dream clearly was to have a house on Paradise Falls. So
Mhm.
that's what they start saving for. And as life goes on, real life problems, flat tire, the bathtub broke, the plumbing need worked on. Every time they built up a decent savings for this adventure, they had to spend that adventure money on real life shit. They keep having to break the bank to go get stuff done that they needed done.
I just want to know where they kept getting all them doggone big behind jars at. And why was they putting in coins? Just put the dollars in.
Brother, hey, look, this movie took place, what, the 30s, the 40s?
Right.
I don't know, but
They
I
probably
had
they broke bills and was like the change in the change jar, like your mama used to do.
But
If
yeah,
you,
I'm just saying though. I had one of them little them water jugs. You know, you get them water jugs. You ain't got to break that.
Mhm.
Oh, I got a big old Coca-Cola bottle.
Mm. So
So
you got
yeah,
money.
the progression from them meeting as kids and growing up and being married to the part that we eventually gonna get to, it was very fast. It was like in the span of 5 minutes. They
Yeah.
grow up, they fall in love, they get married. All of Ellie's teeth come in.
Hmm.
They share this passion to be an explorer.
Yeah. And
Carl
then
Carl adopts Ellie's dream of wanting to go to Paradise Falls.
get to
Um, there was one particular scene where they were having a picnic outside and they were looking at the clouds, saying, I mean, it was inaudible, but they was like, the cloud looked like this cloud looked like this cloud looked like a bear, this cloud looked like a turtle. And then there's one particular part they pointed to a cloud and it looked like a baby. So that inspired them to have a baby, and Ellie has a miscarriage.
What the fuck? Goddamn.
Y'all killing me with this.
That didn't make me cry.
I said, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. After they paint the room, you know how much paint costs?
Brother, do you remember how run down that house was when he met Ellie? They went and renovated that whole house from the ground up.
That's why they was only putting money in the jar.
Then made the nursery for the baby. To only, man, look.
Yeah.
So to kind of cheer her back up, he was like, you know what, let's get the ball back rolling on Paradise Falls. Cross my heart, hope to die. So as Jack and Jill was going up the hill, Jill fell ill and had to go to the hospital. So when he tried to cheer her up with her adventure book, she pushed it back to him and was like, you know what? Where I'm going, I'm not going to need this no more.
Hey, time out.
What, you ain't like my little nursery rhyme?
No, brother. Cross my heart and hope to die. Like,
That, look, she said that from jump.
She did say that
She was
at the
like, look,
beginning.
this is my adventure book. You going with me. Say you going with me. You can't back out. Cross your heart. Do it.
what?
He was like,
And he did it. He crossed his heart.
Well, sometimes you just don't put out in the atmosphere.
She didn't say the hope to die part. She just said cross your heart.
I mean, but
correct.
we all know what's implied after that. So yeah. So Ellie ends up passing away. And he continues to get older, which is weird. He continues to get older, and around him, things start to change. One is gentrification, buildings start flying up around him. So one day, he's getting a package delivered, and was it a package?
So he
Yeah.
gets out of bed, he gets dressed like he finna go somewhere, and he ain't do nothing but
Yeah,
go
go
sit on
sit
the
on the
front
porch.
porch.
I would took a step to the left because I was
So he happened to, this man did all that 3-piece suit, hat, cane, just to sit on the porch.
You about to yell at the kids on this grass. What you
So
mean?
No, it wasn't. He was gonna yell at them construction workers. That's all he was gonna do. Get
So
y'all asses off my lawn.
he looks at the mailbox and sees mail sticking out of the mailbox. So he goes to get the mail from the mailbox, goes back in the house, and I believe this is when we meet Russell.
Nah.
We meet Russell before he hits the dude in the head.
Yeah. You're right.
Right, and that's what I was thinking in my head. So he gets the mail, he goes in the house, knock on the door, it's Russell.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I would have kicked him out too. I would have kicked him out too. Hey,
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer.
Russell don't respect old
And
people.
then when Carl interrupted him, he just went back and started over.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell,
Yeah.
and I am a wilderness explorer.
My boy said I was at my last. This is the last house because I need something.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
Yeah.
But
He
yeah,
told
yeah,
Russell,
I
he
know.
said, "Have you ever heard of a snipe?"
He said
Russell
go
was like,
catch a snipe.
"Nah."
He
Said
said go
that boy
catch
on
a
wild
snipe.
goose chase.
So
Here's
Russell out
snipey,
there, here
snipey,
snipey. Yeah,
And you got to
wild.
clap 3 times to draw him out.
Got to clap 3
You
times.
gotta use these sticks.
So the construction is going on directly around his house. He ain't budging. Like, look, I met my wife in this house when we were 10 years old. I've been living in this house for 60 plus years. I ain't going nowhere.
That's insane.
So the tractor is parking in front of his house and knock over the mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
They got him and Ellie's handprint on it. So it ain't just no regular old mailbox. Me and my wife built this mailbox.
Get your hands off my property.
Well,
And
Buddy
Buddy
came
would
over there
not
tried
let
to
go of
fix
his
it.
mailbox.
He said, "All right, I got you." Clonk.
So I did some reading after I watched the movie, and it said by this point Carl was 78 years old. So how at 78 you can split somebody's forehead with a walker that got a tennis ball is beyond me.
He
I
definitely.
mean, just saying, you don't know about that
He
old people strength.
split Buddy shit open.
Boy,
You don't know about that old people strength.
he said, I'm about to put.
Especially when you touching their property. Oh no. Give him
But
a damn
before that,
mailbox.
Buddy was like, "Hey, homeboy over there he's still trying to get your house." He said he'll double the offer from last time. He was like, "All right, you can have my house when I'm dead."
When I'm dead. Yeah.
The upper
I'm giving him my
room.
daddy house.
Then my dad.
Daddy house.
So he split Buddy head with the tennis ball walker.
And
And
ran
yeah.
away.
And the dude in the suit was like, "Say less."
Oh yeah, you go. Don't worry. We about to get your house right now.
You know you done fucked up, right?
Don't even worry about it.
So I don't remember who said it, but they was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it, because the folks from the retirement home gonna come get you in the morning."
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's after they went to court and he lost his house. It was
Well,
like,
no, they said he get in the afternoon, because remember it wasn't close to like evening time when he blew
yeah,
the
he went to
thing up?
court and then they dropped him off
The police dropped
in
the
the
police
police
lady
dropped him off and they was like, "Hey,
because she was like,
here's
"You
a
know what?
pamphlet."
I don't believe you're a menace to the public." But unfortunately, the retirement people come to pick you up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So they
deemed
get
you
there,
unfit to live alone.
and he was like, "Hold on, I gotta go goddamn cut the stove off." This man had 6,300 balloons and was like, "I'm dipping on y'all niggas, fool."
Yeah. Peace out, cuz.
Now, this is the crazy thing, because of all the places where the balloon comes out, it came out the windows, out the chimney, out the front door, back door. It was just balloons everywhere. Had him tied off everywhere. Now I don't know how he did all this in one single night,
He's Santa Claus.
but it happened.
He said, "Look, they coming for me in the morning. I'm going to set this up now."
I'm be
How
gone
did
by.
it come out the windows and everything when they all was grounded in the chimney?
Yeah, he had the two shower curtains and sails coming out the window on both sides,
Which is
but
wild to me.
But for the most part, yeah, they was all in the chimney.
Yeah,
This man was able to set up a complex flying system in his house before 8 a.m. Levers and everything.
And he got home at 7.
Right. I was like, you
He got home at 7.
Right. He must have took one of them quick naps. I'm like, nah, I gotta get back to work.
He was on Ensure and a Red Bull.
Ensure and a Red Bull.
That's a deadly combination.
So real quick, as a 10-year-old boy with a cast on, how do you accidentally punch yourself in the face? Ellie climbed through the window, scared the shit out of him. He's like, oh shit. How?
Because Ellie didn't have no boundaries.
And that's when she was like, "You know what? You don't talk much. I like you."
She just, "Hey kid,
how do you know where I live?
Too close.
Where your parents at?"
Too close.
He screamed. He said, surprised his mama didn't come in the room.
Right. So these balloons are now taking this house off the foundation, which already is crazy because where your bottom at? Now you still got floors. But thinking too much. Anyway,
hey, this Disney, you can do what you want.
Snatch the plumbing up and everything. Just
snatch the plumbing up.
The
they
electrical wires.
have scientifically proved that there was not enough balloons to lift that whole damn house.
Yeah.
That he needed about 1 million balloons in order to lift that whole house.
That's fine. That's fine. We here though. we here.
They was like, come back. He was like, sayonara, bitches.
Yeah, he got up out of there, and then he's like, all right, yeah, I'm headed to the falls.
I'm going to the falls.
And I'm chilling out. That's what Ellie would have wanted. And so he chilling on the porch or whatever. No, he went back in the house.
He went back in the house and
He went back in the house and sat down in his chair. And he heard a knock at the door. He
was like,
I understood when I was on the ground. But now I'm up here.
Oh, that is in my house. So get back to the house. Well, he get to the door, and who does he see?
Russell.
My name is Russell, and
Russell was scared.
He said it.
Russell said, "Hey, check this out.
Can I come in?" He was like, "No."
Look, I need this badge, man. I went looking for the snipe. I couldn't find it. I had to come back because I really need this badge. Cause
he slammed that door so hard.
He was like, "Can I come in?"
No.
That's crazy, girl.
You're thousands of feet up, and there's a child on your porch.
He said, "I don't care." He said, "FTK."
I don't care, cuz.
He said, "FTK."
That was nah, cuz. What? Even I was shocked. I was like,
yeah.
He looking at him like, you should have been on my porch.
Boundaries, Russell. Boundaries.
Russell don't have no boundaries. Russell was like his wife. Russell was like his wife. Neither one of them kids had boundaries. But
I was looking for the snipe and I couldn't find it.
Then Carl like, I made up this whole bird, and he went looking for it.
So
he's like, all right, say less. Come inside. I'm gonna drop your ass off on top of one of these buildings.
Mm-hmm. He tried to lower him. No, in his head he was lowering them down. So
nope, that ain't gonna work.
They up in the sky, flying around. They headed towards Paradise Falls. And
Russell started talking about clouds.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, that cloud."
Oh, no, before he lost his GPS. I mean, after he lost his GPS, he was like, "We can get there with my GPS."
I'm not gonna hold you.
This GPS tells you wherever you are on the planet.
And went like this, and threw that mug out the window.
That little boy would got his ass whooped. Cuz
I would have threw him out the window after.
Carl didn't even know what a GPS was. He was just glad he had it.
Straight up.
They're like, okay, you might be of some use until you threw the shit out the window.
He's like, this will tell us where we can go anywhere in the world. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he started talking about what
that looked like a cumulonimbus.
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 He was like, speak English.
But then his hearing aid went out.
Oh yeah, because he turned it down because Russell was talking. Russell ain't had no damn boundaries. He just kept talking. He was like, "Hey, it's a thunderstorm coming." He was like,
that cloud looked like the one that Ghidorah was in the middle of when he was running down on Godzilla.
I think it was too late. It's time to retreat, cuz. I'm popping them balloons, cuz.
Right.
I'm popping
land.
I'm popping balloons, cuz.
Put me down.
All the way. Gotta go.
Maybe we couldn't make it.
You know what it looked like? It looked like the cloud off of James and the Giant Peach.
like the damn storm from Wizard of Oz.
About to unalive everything.
When they tried to go to Skull Island.
Mm.
It looked like a damn cloud from Moana. It would look like
From what movie?
Moana.
Hold up. Who's in this movie?
Moana? You never seen Moana?
Moana.
Is it called Moana? Is it called Moana? Is it
That's
Moana?
not what that says.
It,
That's not what that says.
hold on. Hold on.
Just
What's
describe
this
the
movie?
movie you talking.
What's this movie about?
Is it a little Hawaiian girl?
It's about Moana.
Wait. What's the movie about again?
About the one person, and they did the thing, and then after
Is
the
she on a
thing,
boat? Let's start there. Is she on a boat?
sometimes.
Is there a chicken and a pig in this movie?
I mean, perhaps.
Is there a god named Maui in this movie?
Possibly.
Duke. The name of this movie is Moana.
That's what I said.
That is not what you said.
No,
Disney
brother,
got to make that movie now.
That's what I said.
Disney got to make that movie, and it got to be about like a black girl from the hood with two ponytails.
That's what I said. Y'all can't hear, cuz.
You said
you right.
Moana. You put a W in the girl name.
And a
Never
D.
did that. Never did that. Never did that.
It's Moana.
Not true.
You added so many words.
You added syllables to the girl name.
The crazy part is y'all know what the hell I'm talking about.
I mean,
And that's why we had you repeat it.
I mean, you watch movies on Tubi, so it could be.
Speaking of Tubi, it's
Jesus
a great
Christ.
movie called Lies and Loyalty on Tubi.
It sounds like a
Yeah,
mixtape.
I got something good.
Oh hell no!
Yeah.
So they
trying
make
to do a
it
damn
through the
thunderstorm.
storm by the hairs on their chinny chin chin, only to realize that they landed on Plymouth Rock.
Okay. So, did the storm transport them to South America? Because I would think that trip would have took a little bit longer, considering they came all the way from New York.
He did take a nap.
It was like the train that Eddie Griffin took from New York.
Because it was like thunderstorm, blackout. We're in South America. Yes, Mo.
As Russell so delicately said, South America, it's like America, but South.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So so I guess they probably wasn't in New York. Maybe they was in Miami, because that's the only way I could see them getting there so quickly.
And then storms do be down there at the bottom of Florida.
Exactly.
You feel me?
I'm not saying it was a hurricane. It was a whole hurricane. Sent them down south. I'm thinking they in the south.
No.
Based off accents too, because Ellie's accent was a little southernish.
No,
the storm was like, "Oh, you going this way? Yeah, here you go."
Boom, you're in South America. Actually, no. Russell did say that he flew the house while he Carl passed out.
He was
but
like,
how did you know where you were going?
Because you threw your GPS out the window.
Thank you.
A scout. He a scout.
He just went where
he was like, "Yeah, I steered the house." Because Carl woke up, had everything tied down to the back of his chair. Like, hey, what happened?
He's like, I steered the house.
I steered the house.
I think we here.
Yeah, he looks out the window and he sees
Fridays.
Right. And he looks out the window and he sees the exact waterfall that Ellie put on her picture.
He was like, "Oh, we made it."
Now,
how did Ellie know?
They went on a wing and a prayer.
I know because it's a cartoon. A lot of things are going to be fantasy, unrealistic.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But you mean to tell me that this nigga took his house everywhere like it was a backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely did.
because they landed on the wrong side of the falls. So he
Bro,
was
they
like,
walked in
I
circles.
bet.
But he took his house everywhere.
He had to, because he was getting ready to move it. He had to move it to, they had to go to the other side of the falls. And so Russell was like,
But even
oh, we
when
can
they
go through the
deviated
jungle.
from the path, like he literally wore his house like a backpack.
He had to. He wasn't going to leave it. I got to make sure it gets to the other side of the fall. These balloons ain't going to hold up too long.
It was already dragging.
But they did hella side missions.
Well, ain't no bottom to the floor, but it's still there. So it's okay, bro. That's
when Kevin showed up.
There was no underneath.
A girl bird named Kevin.
He said, shoot. Bird said, fuck out of here, bro. Hand over the chocolate.
It was a bigger version of the bird from Moana.
What was the damn chicken's name?
His name was Hey. That makes it even worse.
Disney ain't right, man. Disney ain't right. You know why Disney ain't right? Because check this out, right? Because check this out, right? Everybody who know that chicken was special.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Disney ain't right, man.
He had a coconut on his head. Every time she took it off, she screamed.
Hey was the pig?
No, the pig is named Puka or something like that. The chicken's name is Hey.
Anyway, so we cut to the forest where 3 dogs are chasing a bird that appears to be the size of an ostrich and as fast as the Roadrunner.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bird gets away and somehow bumps into Carl and Russell. Russell starts feeding the bird chocolate and named it Kevin.
He was like, if you feed it, it'll never go away.
And was feeding it on the sly.
He was throwing little pieces of chocolate. He was like, boop.
He had that big ass Symphony Hershey bar from Walmart and was just like,
I got you, Kevin.
Them shits is big too, fool.
Facts.
What was Kevin, an ostrich?
Kevin was that unknown bird that Muntz was trying to go back to go find. So Kevin was like a mixture of a flamingo and a peacock and an ostrich all in one.
It's okay. That's too much. That's too much going on.
It was like,
it was a very exotic bird.
I mean, the bird was rainbow colored.
Very exotic bird.
Yeah, there's way too much going on in one pet.
She was rainbow colored.
So from meeting the bird,
it was a man pigeon.
So from meeting Kevin, you meet the dogs that are trying to catch Kevin. And the one dog to me sounded like Seth Rogen. I don't know if it was Seth Rogen. He just gave me Seth Rogen energy.
Doug.
I would say the bulldog gave me more Seth Rogen vibes than Doug.
They both did in different ways.
He was like, I have just met you, but I love you.
Will you be my master?
He was off in the distance, and he was like, hello there. And
Doug was
right.
Bob Peterson.
And it was a rock that looked like Buddy that had the suit on that was trying to get the house, but he was just happy that he felt like somebody was out there with him. And then the closer they get to the rock, it was like, oh shit, nigga, we tripping.
Russell was like, you're talking to a rock. Do better.
Why was one of the dogs Delroy Lindo?
Delroy Lindo. I'm literally looking at that right now.
That is insane.
The dog, the Doberman that had the high pitched voice because the collar was messed up.
Alpha.
What up?
That is Alpha.
Yeah, no. The dogs felt a little racist. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you.
I have to agree.
Dogs felt a little racist. But also, like Russell is one of them people that you don't never want to take on a trip with you.
Oh my God.
Cause he just gonna talk about nothing
He gonna touch everything.
and touch everything
And gotta
and
go to the
ask you
bathroom every 5
questions.
minutes.
He gonna ask you, "Are we there yet?" Like this
I gotta
boy,
pee.
that whole thing with him. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm hungry. Are we there yet? What are we doing?
Nope.
Why are we here? What's going on? I gotta use the bathroom. Boy, you won't shut up.
The funniest part is when they first landed in Paradise Falls, and he was like, "All right, climb up this, and get to the house and lower it down so I can get back in." And Russell was like, "I bet."
And when it sounded like he made it close to the top, Carl looked up and it was right there. He even climbed up like a kid. This man was stepping all on Carl's face, slipping. He was all clumsy.
But it's the fact that you try to climb up this thing with your backpack on your back.
Mm-hmm.
And then looked up and was like, "Really? That's only as far as you got, cuz."
Forget it. Just come on. I'm gonna tie this around my waist. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
But no, he is annoying. Like he one of them kids that you out of like, you know what? You about to be lost in this jungle.
Yeah. So they all walking around. It's Doug. Yeah, Doug, Russell.
And Carl.
What's the
and Kevin. Well, no, Kevin shows up, and then Doug is like, "This is the bird. This is the bird that we supposed to be capturing." And it was like,
and then
like Doug, leave Kevin alone.
Alpha FaceTimed him on his camera and was like, "Hey, where you at, cuz?" He was like, "Oh, I got the bird." He was like, "You capping? You got to be capping.
He said, "No,
you got the bird, cuz."
I got him.
He was like, "Where you at?"
Can I let it be known that these dogs was niggas?
We just said they was racist.
These were some black ass dogs. Like whoever made these dogs had black people and Crips and Bloods in their head. Because these dogs, brother, it was not one Chihuahua, a poodle. It was all nigga dogs. It was a Doberman. It was a pit bull. It was a Rottweiler.
Bulldog.
A bulldog.
Doug was the only dog that was like somewhat
Doug
normal.
Doug was the only dog. But that was because of me.
Yes.
Anyway.
Because what is a nigga dog?
A Rottweiler.
I just told you.
What is a black job?
Exactly.
Bro, they had a chow in the back. When last time you see chow?
I ain't showering forever.
Racist.
So they run up on Doug because they done seen the bird in the FaceTime. It was like, "Oh snap, he wasn't lying.
You got the bird. Oh snap.
How
stay where
you
you
get
are.
the bird?
Don't worry about how I got the bird. I got it."
And then they ran down on him like, "Where the bird at?" He was like, I ain't got the bird no more. Tomorrow. I will have the bird again tomorrow."
Doug.
And the dogs was calling the man master.
That's racist.
Put it out there.
I mean, I said it was racist. No, I just didn't call them the nigga dogs. Because wow.
But you got to be somebody nigga wearing this nigga tie.
And they also had collars around there. Shut up.
Hey, Will, I ain't seen Will name in like
Forever, ever.
What?
forever.
He
Ever.
look, he in the gym watching the podcast right now.
He like, what's Will? Yeah, I bet. Well, I beat all them dogs.
The bird is absolutely the word in this movie, my brother.
He was like, I will bring y'all the bird tomorrow. It was like, will you?
Call cap.
Like, we
Definitely
really
call
gonna
that.
trust that you gonna bring the bird.
We ain't bringing no bird.
It was a high pitched voice for me for that on Alpha.
Boy, you want to talk about annoying? Boy.
If you don't bring us the bird, we're gonna shut up.
Yeah. No, every time he talked, I wanted to fight somebody.
The other dogs was laughing at him because it was like, you sound funny.
Like, ain't no way you Debo and you sound like that.
Yeah.
At all. But ain't nobody trying though.
It's true.
Ain't nobody trying.
He was like, don't forget that I outrank you, cuz.
It's like Mike Tyson, you know. You could joke about his voice if you want to.
You gonna be waking up in a hospital.
Yeah.
If you wake up
next day. 3 months from now.
The last time you wake up.
From this point, what happens next?
They go to they end up meeting
Charles Muntz.
So they get captured by the dogs, and the dogs was like, we're gonna take you back to our master, and you gotta deal with him. And this 93
anytime you say
dogs,
it just makes it more and more racist.
It's 93 goddamn dogs.
Master.
I done heard of cat people. I ain't never heard no dog people.
He just collected a whole bunch of dogs over time.
And gave all of them collars that enabled them to speak.
Now that part ain't no black people stuff. You ain't gonna find no talking leash on a black dog.
So this is another part of the movie that confused me.
Disable that though so fast.
Because when Charlie Muntz was Carl's hero, Carl was a 10-year-old boy. Charlie Muntz had to have been in like his early to mid-30s. So he meets Charlie. Charlie Muntz reveals himself out of the blimp. He is the master of all these dogs. And both of these niggas look the same age.
So
how you go from being 20 years apart to both of you niggas looking the same age?
They age like blue cheese.
That's probably what happened. He ate too much of it.
Yeah.
So with the reading that I did said that Carl was 70. So if Carl was 78, that means Charlie had to have been 100 on the dot.
It says 92. So 8 years away from death.
That's insane.
I really think he was a good 2 years past death, if you ask me.
But how was you able to train dogs that damn good? These dogs hunted for you. These dogs cooked. You had machines that walked the dogs, bathed the dogs. These dogs knew how to play spades. These dogs knew how to goddamn put your shoes up symmetrically. Like, he was like Epsilon, the best pork chop and chunky.
But the dog poured wine and didn't even get in the cup. They still
got more wine on the floor than he did. Got more champagne on the floor than he did in the cup.
So if Carl was 10, Muntz would have been in his early 30s.
I feel like early to mid 30s.
So so then he disappeared for 60 years. I could see him possibly training all of these dogs. Now, where he get all these dogs from is beyond me. But I can see him.
That's a lot.
He definitely stole them.
And all of them didn't live that full 60 years neither.
That right.
Oh, he definitely stole. He stole them. Probably.
He was in. Oh, okay. So if he's in South America, he probably went to like Rio. You know, there's all kinds of wild dogs running around.
And you had to teach the dogs English.
That too. But
Sounds
they, you know,
familiar.
they collar could also speak in other different languages too.
Sounds
So
familiar.
the collars had Google Translator. Got you.
Pretty much.
He
Don't do
took
that,
the
dude.
dog. Gave them. I'm just saying.
Oh boy.
Sounds familiar. Took the dog. Gave them a new language. You
Gave
feel
them
me?
new names.
Gave them new names. He had one.
Your name is Alpha.
He had one. You call me this. That's all you call me. They ain't know his real name. This all they call him.
Master. That's
Hey,
film this movie.
I'm just saying.
I mean, when you think about it,
I don't want to think about it. Let me just live in the moment. Let me live it outside that moment.
That's Duke out here.
I'm watching this movie.
Ruining people's childhood.
Wow. Dr. Umar right now is having a fit.
You know what?
That's
I'm not.
insane.
He's having a fit watching this.
I'm
That's insane. This movie came out in 2009. That is insane.
Is that right? Jesus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was surprised that you two hadn't seen it.
Brother, 2009, brother, I just had a child. So,
I mean,
So
I've seen this movie too many times.
Carl is sitting down at the dinner table with Charlie. And the more Charlie says words, the more Carl is starting to realize, you know what?
It's crazy.
It's something about this nigga that's a
Screwed.
little off. But you know what? When Carl started feeling like that, Carl had explained his story and said how he got there. So Charlie started to say, you know what? I've had a lot of people make their way through here with all of these elaborate stories of how they got here and where they were trying to go. And you know what, Carl? I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like you full of shit.
Oh yeah, that was he said that after they showed him that skeleton of the bird. And Russell, being the loudmouth kid he is, that looked like Kevin.
he should got popped in the mouth. He should got
Little boy.
Russell was one of those kids when you went to Six Flags, you said, Russell, if they ask you how old you are, you're 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because 5, you got to pay for them to get in.
Russell was like, I'm 7.
Bitch, what? Oh my God.
Russell is definitely the little kid to get popped in the mouth at church.
Right.
Get pinched.
Because we just talked about this in the car.
Pinched versus popped in church are 2 different things.
No, you get popped
Popped
like you get popped in the mouth when you talk too much. You get pinched when you do it.
I'd rather
get
popped than pinched. Because pinched, you got to sit there and you got to deal with not only the pain of getting pinched, you can't say nothing.
Brother, you know what messed the kid up? Popping the kid in the forehead, it don't hurt, but the fact that you got popped really fast in the forehead shocks you, and now you sitting there confused
because you're trying to figure it out.
You're trying to figure out like what?
How did she move that fast?
How did she move that fast? And why don't they
pinpoint accuracy right between my eyes?
Ninjas.
Oh yeah, my mom was good. My mom was good throwing
She
stuff.
take that church fan and be like, pop. You be like, the hell just happened?
I've been wanting to be a ninja my whole life, and now my mama is one.
So you ain't tell me you was an Avenger.
For real.
Cool.
My mom hit me in the back.
When do I learn that skill?
With a curling iron and made me fall.
Brother,
it's hard for life.
Brother, you were actually putting like a abuse like stuff in here. Like,
oh, it's okay. It was wrapped up, so it wasn't like open or on one.
Woo!
Brother,
all right.
Brother, you ain't gotta tell me.
So baby Russell being popped in the mouth.
Brother, when they come get it, well, it's on you.
So now Carl
was like, that's Kevin. And he was like,
right, just drop the man. If I didn't want to reach through the TV and smack the shit out of Russell, I said. So now Carl is like, you know what?
We got it.
My childhood hero is a fraud.
We gonna head out. He's
rude. He's disrespectful. I gotta get off of this blimp.
I got lima beans on the stove. I gotta go.
I gotta get off of this blimp.
Yeah, that's when Muntz was like, he was like, I don't believe your damn story about you coming here to drop off your little damn house. Cause how the hell you know about this bird? Oh, okay, nah. But I just want to let you know, just so you don't think I'm crazy, but I'm crazy. I done killed people before.
I got exiled for capping about bringing the skeleton of this bird home 60 years ago.
That's like when people tell you that they're crazy, or they show you that they're crazy. You either got to go crazy with them, you got to leave them alone.
And that's what Carl did. Carl was like, "We got to go
match it or walk away."
You got 1 or 2 hours. You can't
Kevin,
fight.
Kevin, Russell, bring your ass.
We gotta
go. I don't think it take all that, because any man that could take 76 dogs and teach them to call you master is a level of insane.
And then prior to them getting on the blimp, they put Doug in the cone of shame.
The cone. Know why? Know why?
Shut up, dude.
Please don't tell us why.
I'm not.
Shut up, dude.
I'm not. I'm just saying. He got punched.
My name is Doug.
This movie is crazy. I just, Jesus Christ.
Hi, my name is Doug.
So Doug and Russell
was
like one and the same.
Pretty much.
So boom.
They
make their escape.
Kevin rescues
Doug is creating diversions to try to help him out. Of course, Carl can't rumble so fast with them little short ass legs. So Kevin was like, you know what? Kevin was like, get on my back. Russell, get on my back. Finna start dipping on these boys.
She ran like the fast.
Why does it get more and more racist as we keep?
Stop. To freedom.
I mean, Kevin is clearly the fastest thing on foot in this entire movie.
Because the dogs can't even keep up with her.
He was the road
runner.
So that's another bird she mixed with.
Peacock, ostrich, roadrunner,
and flamingo.
With the whole,
because sometimes she stood on 1 foot.
I got a question. Wasn't the roadrunner an ostrich?
No, the roadrunner's a roadrunner.
So
roadrunner.
There's actually a real animal called.
I understand,
but the way that they presented him in the Looney Tunes,
it looked like an ostrich.
No,
because it
had a long
appeared
neck.
to. You feel me?
Yeah, he wasn't an ostrich though.
He looked like an.
Is the roadrunner a boy or a girl?
I don't know. I'm confused because it's a lot of shit that I found out today. I was like,
because I mean, I knew Tweedbird was a boy.
Because every time I think about the roadrunner, I think about that story that Kevin Hart was telling about the ostrich.
Now that's the ostrich.
Now
it
wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody told me Roadrunner was a girl. That would explain why Wiley was chasing it all the time.
He wasn't chasing it, bro. He was trying to kill it.
he was hungry.
Trying to unalive it, like every single time.
Trying to figure out where he got all the money from.
That man bought bombs.
Right. You had all this
man
money
bought
hella
stuff
from Acme, but you ain't buying no food.
Like sticks of dynamite. Yeah, you could have bought a sandwich. You know how many sandwiches you could have bought?
You could have ordered from HelloFresh at this point.
I don't know how much dynamite costs, but I'm pretty sure.
He was ordering. He kept Acme in business.
I'm just saying. That man was buying wires and all kinds of stuff. He was buying chicken.
He worked for Acme and got fired, but he still knew where the back door was to the warehouse.
That's crazy.
How you get fired on your day off?
That's my theory. He used to work for Acme, but he was like, you know what? I'm still gonna sneak in here after y'all close and get supplies and shit.
That man was buying 27 explosives with not one singular sandwich.
Right.
That's why he couldn't buy the sandwich because he wasn't buying the explosives. He was stealing off the clock.
That's wild. I'm mad we just really wrote this down like it was like it's a real thing.
Because man, a lot of our childhood was a lie.
The Roadrunner is definitely a lie.
There's so much
trying to find out that
information.
Roadrunner ain't that damn tall. It's a little ass bird.
That's why I said I thought it was an ostrich.
So I think it's when they're trying to escape from the dogs that they hear Kevin's children in the distance.
And where were your kids this whole time, Kevin?
So
Kevin's a
Kevin
bad mother.
trips, falls, tears his MCL. And then they get captured again.
Side note: Roadrunner is a boy.
I mean, that's cool.
We'll accept that.
So Kevin tears his MCL.
Charles
Muntz tears her MCL. Charles Muntz has been following them in the blimp. Throws the net out, captures Kevin, and
sets Carl's house on fire. And Carl was like, do I save the bird or my house? My bird, my house. I'm gonna go save the house.
Which the movie does a great job of illustrating that ever since he lost his wife, he's had a very hard time of letting things go.
Yeah.
Even in the storm, even when the storm was tossing their house like a rag doll, he didn't want no picture frames to fall. He tried to keep everything from breaking in that storm.
What's up?
Shall I do? Hey, press that button real quick. I gotta say something real quick.
I'm going off camera.
So this is the time where I was mad the most in this movie. This man saved his house, and this little fat head boy said, "Hey, Miguel, you saved the house. What about Kevin? Who gives a fuck about that damn bird? Who gives a fuck about it? My damn house is on fire, and you worry about a goddamn bird. You worry about a doggone mixed breed bird. Nobody know what it is. You can't even name the bird right. It's a girl. I understand we in this time of age, but it was 2009. Nobody cared about that. Okay, but goddamn house is on fire. That's all I gotta say. I'm sorry. Made me mad.
But Mr. Fredrickson, what about Kevin?
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Exactly. Damn about no goddamn kid. I ain't like the goddamn bird anyway.
Carl said FTB.
Forget that bird.
Man, that little boy pissed me off with that.
And the kids too. He was like,
Russell. He was like, you wasn't even gonna go try to save her. You know she got babies. What the hell?
Like,
but after Charlie tried to burn his house down, he said, "Look, if it wasn't for you, none of this would have happened. If you F that dog, I don't care if I got to get to that waterfall by myself.
I'm going to carry this house on my back." First of all,
that's exactly what he did.
I just want to know why.
I was like, I didn't do nothing.
And that's exactly what he did. He took his house all the way to the waterfall, where it just happened to conveniently, there was no longer enough helium for the house to be off of the ground. So it lands right on the waterfall. He looks at the picture. It was like, "Ellie, we made it. This was your dream to have a house right here on the waterfall. We here. You feel me? Mission accomplished."
And you would think that would be the end of the movie.
Nah, because
I looked at the timestamp and I was like, "Oh, we still got like 30 minutes."
Right. So he just wanted the book and was like, "There's blank pages in here," and Ellie was like, "Hey, we had a great adventure. Go create a new one." Okay, I don't know who to pick first, but Rashad, you had your hand up first.
I just want to know this whole time, this man been walking around with this cane. And the tennis balls on the bottom of the cane ain't never get dirty, not one single time. Go ahead, Mo.
He used one of them tennis balls for Doug.
So he all balanced.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, he put the tennis ball back. But periodically through this movie, when he would miss Ellie, he would go look at her book. He would always flip to the part where she wrote stuff that I'm going to do. From that page on, the rest of the book was blank.
Mm-hmm.
But once he gets to the waterfall, he just happened to like see that there was a picture on the next page. And now all of a sudden the book is filled out. And then he gets to the last page with a picture of them two as senior citizens. And there's a note on the page that says, "Hey, appreciate you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? This was fun. Go ahead and start you a new adventure, cuz."
Nah, it was supposed to be something that he found later on in life.
That was the whole point of it. Like Ellie's idea was, okay, he's gonna go through the scrapbook and he's gonna see that I left blank pages, and now it's time for you to have your own adventure, because that's the reason why she gave it to him right before she died. She's like, "Hey, here you go." And he was like, "I don't want to look through this." And then it just so happens he looked through it after he got to the falls.
In his head, I bet he was like, "Bitch, why you take that in this? I did all this. I did all this. And you didn't even want me to do it."
No, I wanted you to do it now to go do something else.
Yeah.
Now that you
And then
finished
he
this
was
side
like-
quest,
He was like, "All right, bet. New side mission. Let's go get Kevin." And Russell was 2 steps ahead of him.
The inspiration, yeah, because Russell went and jacked like 30 balloons and was like, so now he got this newfound inspiration to do something good with his old ass life. And this was the point where he was like, you know what? This whole time I've been struggling with letting stuff go. I'm about to get rid of all this shit.
It's Russell flying on a leaf blower for me.
hey man,
That was so gangster.
Where you got the leaf blower from?
That was gangster as
That's
hell.
what I'm
Not only
trying
if
Where you get the
Probably
leaf blower?
got it from out the house.
Oh, I know where he got the leaf blower from, because remember at the beginning of the movie, he used a leaf blower to
leaf
blow the
blower
dust off
came
of
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used the leaf blower to blow
Buddy
the
was
dust
like,
off
"Hey,
of his mailbox."
He said he gonna double his offer. He upped the leaf blower on him.
We're not gonna talk about what, JJ.
No. Not gonna talk about it.
We're not gonna talk about what. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either. I'm scared to read the comments.
Don't do it.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Brother, you glitch like this.
You was in the middle. You was in the middle of your whole spiel, and you went like, and then the next thing you know, you finished, and like Duke went like this, and I went like this.
I'll watch it.
We lost by a good 15 seconds of dialogue, bro. We didn't know what you was talking.
I knew what he was talking about.
Oh boy.
So Russell get a 30-pack of balloons and a leaf blower.
I'm going to go save Kevin. Bye.
I just want to know all these equipment like things and like just random things that Russell
tables,
just finding.
Refrigerators, chests of drawers. This man had the strength to remove every appliance in his house.
And
A refrigerator. What is it plugged up to? Ain't no power.
Now I know that food stank.
Mm.
The whole freezer was. Ooh, that refrigerator stank.
So he lift back off to go help Russell rescue Kevin.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Russell look at okay. How you make it that far up and your ass didn't suffocate?
This man slid across the window like a snail.
I mean, technically, they were riding in a house in,
But we don't know how high the house was. But we talk about a whole blimp. That's a lot higher.
It was up with a
squirrel.
It was up where the planes were, because so if you up that high, you technically need oxygen.
Right. You can't breathe.
Yeah. So
for this little boy to be riding on a leaf blower with 30 balloons.
At this point, Russell is built like we were as kids, because I promise you, at any given point, we were eating rocks and so we could survive. Like, I feel like as kids we could survive a nuclear holocaust. Like, because this is the thing. As kids, like, we used to do some dumb, like, you remember the dumb stuff you did as a kid? Like,
man, I broke my whole foot trying to skateboard out of damn house.
Flipping off a mattress or flipping onto a mattress thinking you in the WWE.
Ooh, makeshift ramps just for the hell of it.
You know them tall dirt mounds that the kid, off them.
Ooh,
and a bike. You go one way, the bike go the other way. Yeah, we
rolling down a hill in a tire.
I'm convinced Russell was one of them kids, for the most part. So I'm pretty sure he could survive.
Nah,
with less oxygen.
He couldn't.
I feel like if they would have sent us to war, like as kids, we would have won. Like, at least.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We'd have been all right.
We would have been all right.
For sure.
We would have been okay.
For sure.
Why Kiana called you out like that?
Man, dude, she said you was in the house.
She said
you ain't never play hopscotch.
You didn't know that.
She said you ain't never play Foursquare.
Proud of Foursquare. King,
boy, tetherball. Hey. Boy, them girls in the hood.
You couldn't see me, cuz.
Foursquare, holla at your girl.
What? Why the girls used to hit them tether balls? Used to hit the tether all this. That's how I know they used to knock people out.
Brother,
used to hit the tether ball and just.
Have y'all ever played curveball before?
Who?
Y'all never played curveball?
Brother,
listen, curveball.
It sounds racist.
Stay on the curve on both sides of the road, and you shot the basketball.
I know what you're talking about.
Fire.
But yeah, I used to catch bodies in tetherball too, especially if they were shorter than me.
Tetherball was a little too dangerous for me. I ain't gonna hold you. I
ain't gonna hold because
I wasn't that quick.
Some girls were violent with them swings, but I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, they was practicing for the future.
Yeah, because there was a big girl named Cece. Cece was my height, and Cece used to grudge punch the goddamn ball, and I ain't trusting. I ain't trusting. Yeah, Cece was big. She still is big. Cece But hey, brother, Cece used to, brother, that ball used to wrap around that pole so fast. I was like, I don't want to play Cece.
If you're watching this on behalf of the Popcorn and Beer podcast, his opinion is his and his alone.
Hey, TT sound like she can fight, brother. I'm good.
She sound like she can throw hands.
She was special.
I'm good, bro.
I don't want to die.
She was a specimen, bro.
I'm good, Brody. You got it.
Oh yeah.
I'm giving up your whole location.
She was the one that your mama wasn't talking about when she said don't hit girls. You had to. You had to.
Hey man, look.
You had to.
So
this whole part of her fist is probably made of leather.
Alligator skin, cuz.
So Kevin was captured. Russell is now captured. And Charles was like, where's Fredrickson? Because if we got the dogs called him the small mailman, then Fredrickson got to be close behind. He can't be too far off.
Mm-hmm.
So Charles opened up the hatch to just drop Russell out the sky.
That man was cold.
Cold-blooded.
He was gonna kill a whole kid.
An 8-year-old boy.
He didn't care about them
I'm
kids.
sing it to the upper room. How'd you get up here?
Facts.
Carl was like,
that man
So
helicopter.
Now my
Carl
man
got
does
on
watch.
there, scooped him up right before he fell. And now he got to go Metal Gear Solid. He was like, how we going to get past all these dogs? And then I think that's when he started taking the tennis balls off the bottom of his walker. He was like,
Yeah.
who wants the ball?
And the dog's like, oh.
Them little dirty ball. Mm-hmm.
Now, what would happen next was actually hilarious to me because the old head senior citizen fight between Carl and Charles, when they both went to draw their weapons back and they got their back started cracking and they got stuck like this.
That fight was in slow motion.
Oh, that shit was hilarious.
If y'all ever get a chance, go on YouTube. It's these, I think it's like they either old rivals. It was either basketball or football. One of them, I think, is in a wheelchair. But like it had like a celebration for one of them. And like I guess they ain't forget that they had a rivalry. So like the one dude just hit the other dude. Like, and it reminded me of this. If you ever on YouTube, just look it up. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. But it's one of the most hilarious fights I've ever seen in my life. Because old people getting out.
He was swinging, and Charles was swinging that sword at first.
Charles can move very well for a 92-year-old.
Charles trying to unalive somebody. That's what was going on.
He was trying to unalive everybody. He was like, what y'all not going to do is take my bird.
Mm-hmm.
And then him and Carl went like this. Caught that Charlie horse.
I ain't never caught Charlie
crap
on my back. I ain't never caught Charlie on my back, boy, but it looked painful.
Yeah.
Leg all day. I don't know what it is. I can't catch Charlie on nowhere else, boy. My leg.
So the fight ensued.
Russell and Kevin and Doug end up back in the house.
Russell, Kevin, and Doug.
Russell, Kevin, and Doug.
Yeah, because Carl was standing on the wing of the blimp playing tug of war with the house.
Right. He was trying to save him.
It's still a house, man. Still a house.
How long did this take? Because
it don't get lighter.
He said in the middle of the movie, we got 2 more days before these balloons get back.
Before all the helium.
But they also gave out right as he got to the falls.
Yeah,
so for him right. So for him
with the
to light in the
that
house,
he had left.
Yeah.
And then
the fire
happened. Then the fire happened, so more balloons popped.
Right. The house.
But the nigga had so many balloons that even after he took a couple of losses, he still had about 1,500 balloons left.
But they losing helium. It's been about 4 days. Yes, Rashad.
It's still a house.
They may were holding the house by the water hose.
Carl is an Avenger.
I'll tell you one thing.
Right.
I want my relationship to be strong as that water hose. That's for sure.
Tell us about it.
That
water hose, boy, that was
he had it wrapped up like a backpack.
And water hoses don't stretch. So it's like,
and then somehow they trip up Charles. He fall inside the house, and then Carl was like, well, this got to be a good a time as any to finally let this house go.
Yeah. And then good old Charlie tries to leap out after them, but his leg get tangled up in the balloon strings.
Hey, this movie dark. This movie is dark.
It is.
Because you know what happens. Like,
Yep.
Charles gone.
So they
You ain't
finally
find
get Kevin back to his babies, to her babies. And Russell is at the Boy Scout ceremony where all of the kids who qualified became senior
wilderness explorers.
Senior wilderness explorer.
I got a question. What was Russell's parents?
His mama was sitting in the front row.
No. This whole entire time, because Russell been gone for almost a week.
My boy was in Brazil, cuz.
Like, what was
Imagine
Russell
getting
doing?
that call. Hey, Mom, I'm in South America.
Yeah.
It's like America, but South.
Yeah, because didn't he call her or call him?
No.
No.
He never got in touch with his mom.
Mm.
That baby was gone. That baby was gone for a week. And his mom still was like, "Oh yes, I trust this elderly man that snatched my kid up and took him to South America."
Yep, don't worry about it. You going
Yeah,
to jail,
because
Mr. Ferguson.
when he couldn't pitch the tent, Carl was like, "You ain't never been camping before, have you?" And he was like, "Well, not outdoors." And he was like, "You ain't never asked your daddy to teach you how to build a tent?" He was like, "Shit, my daddy ain't never had the crib."
I don't know that man.
That's crazy.
I don't know
Yeah,
that
My
man.
daddy,
Ferguson.
my daddy
But
got
how
another
you a wilderness
boyfriend.
explorer and don't know? You're getting ready to be a senior wilderness explorer and you don't know how to pitch a tent.
You already got like 29 badges.
Right. You don't have the putting up a tent badge.
What, he missing one?
Apparently not.
He was missing
The only
his,
one
the elderly one.
he needed the senior assistance badge.
Right.
Listen.
He was like, "Can I help you walk across the street? Can I
He's
help
like,
you walk
no.
across your yard, your porch?
No.
Can I help you walk across something?"
I don't know
No.
about y'all.
This
If
movie took way longer
Then
than
that's
it
when he
should.
sent him looking for the snipe. So when he found him, he was like, "Mr. Fredrickson, I found the snipe." He was like, "Yeah, sure you did." He was like, "Are snipes supposed to be tall?" He was like, "Yeah, they're supposed to be tall." Then he turned around and was like, "Oh shit, this little boy that found a made up bird that I made up."
I don't know about y'all, but if I was stuck in Brazil for a good 3-4 days, I would have came back home. I would have made that ceremony.
When it came back.
Nobody would. Mr. Ferguson be going to jail.
Mail me the badge.
No, send Russell home, but I'm staying because I'm not going to jail.
Mr. Ferguson would be going to jail.
Listen, Paulette would have had her hands on me, and I wouldn't. Nah. I was getting women for going and for scaring her.
You went where?
No. Come here. Tell me again. Come closer.
No. Come here. I heard what you said.
Mama, I was in South America.
Shut up,
because no, that's not where the elbow comes. It's because it's like
no, you got to get further in the story.
Mama, it's like America, but
South.
Shut up.
You know what? You're right. It's been a long day. Go take a bath. Go
you know what? Don't even trip. I made you your favorite meal. Go take a bath. I'll be right in there.
I'm running away again.
Go take a bath.
No, because you gonna beat me before I
Carl
drive.
is going to jail.
It's nothing hurt worse than wet skin. Go take
Don't
a
worry.
bath.
Don't worry. Miss Ferguson
Mama,
gonna be
with
in
my
jail for
towel at?
that.
I got it. Come here.
Well, I just had a flashback.
Towel right here. Come on and get it.
Oh, Jesus.
Mr. Ferguson gonna be in jail before the night is over with.
Facts.
If he don't get so
Russell getting his senior assistance badge, and Carl shows up. He was like, "I got you, big dog." Mama was sitting front row, just cheering him on like he wasn't gone for a whole week. Like, I'm so proud of my son.
With this elderly man
who was allowed to get up on stage with this young man to put a badge on him.
Mr.
Don't worry
Fletcher,
about it.
as soon as they landed, he would have been in. You can go ahead and put
Prison.
your hands behind your back.
Prison. Chris Hansen would have walked right out.
My son been in South America for a week with this nigga.
Go ahead, put your hands behind your back.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, yeah, birds. Okay, yeah. Let's turn around for me. Mm-hmm.
And, oh wait, and y'all also committed murder? Come on, go ahead, turn around.
Interlock your fingers for me. Yeah,
Like
Spread
your
your legs.
friend. Go ahead.
Yep,
Wait,
okay.
You found Charles Muntz after 60 years?
Where you at?
Where you at?
At the bottom of the falls.
Ain't nobody seen him for 65 years, but you seen him where you at?
Oh, he died. Oh, okay. Your
bottom of the
house
falls.
fell. Your house fell. Okay, cool. No, go ahead, turn around. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lay on the ground for me, on your stomach. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't worry. No.
Would you
got a
like,
lawyer?
Would you like a lawyer now, or
you got a lawyer?
you want to wait?
You got a lawyer? Because you're gonna need one. You're going to jail. You're going to prison. You're going to prison.
And ain't no amount of speaking up for him is gonna save this man from going to prison. Like Russell be like, no, he's my friend.
You definitely going to jail.
Oh yeah.
So then on top of that, he steps in and starts doing the things with him that he said he used to do with his father, like counting red and blue cars and getting ice cream.
How you become best friends with a 70-year-old?
Y'all are 70 years apart. You're 8, he's 78.
There's nothing to talk about.
And he kept the dog. He kept Doug.
Oh, he kept all the dogs.
They got never mind.
Wasn't he supposed to be in a nursing home?
Yep.
That don't just go out the window. That don't just go out the window. They because you don't have a house anymore.
He opened the front door. He gave the nursing home dude a briefcase and was like, "Hold on, I'll be right back." Up the balloons, took off.
But he no longer has a house.
Right. He don't got no place to live, so he going back to the nursing home regardless.
I bet you one thing. I bet they got that security deposit in that first month. I bet you that.
So he going to the nursing home because his house is on the falls.
Yeah.
With the remains of Charles Muntz.
That's crazy. And then they was like, "We gotta up security." You didn't hear about this one? He flew a whole house.
He flew a house.
And the movie ends with the house mysteriously landing right back in the spot where it was before. On the falls.
Prison. Need to be in jail.
And that's up.
This movie is way more dark and racist than I thought it was.
After I watched the movie, I started deep diving into fan theories. But we already an hour and a half in, so I ain't, you feel me? But I mean, I feel like a lot of them were like, everybody was like, "Oh, Carl died the night that he went home from the hospital. This is him transitioning to the afterlife." His guardian angel manifested as Russell because him and Ellie couldn't have a kid, so his guardian angel manifested as the boy he couldn't have. Like I was seeing all kind of shit.
I'll be mad.
Nope. See, that makes it even more dark.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Dumb baby.
Not a dumb baby. I can't. I'm doing my Googles. Mm-hmm. Russell wasn't 8. Russell's 13.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this right. We're gonna end this right now. We're gonna go ahead and get on about this thing.
13 and your reading level is
hey.
With the bouncing ball on
hey, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. You gotta chill. There's a reason why we couldn't do Major Payne. You gotta chill. You gotta chill.
There's a lot of reasons why we can't do it.
This is one of them. Chill.
So
chill
it was some other Googling I did where they said the idea from this story actually was based on true events. The lady's name, I don't remember what the lady's name was, but she had a situation in real life where she didn't want to give up her house to construction workers for like same thing. I also read that.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Because I knew, even though I never saw the movie, I knew there was a lot of fan theory surrounding it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna watch the movie first, and then I'm gonna start doing my Googles.
So, okay, I'm gonna try to ask this question with straight because it's not funny. So,
why you laughing?
You said there was a lady, right? Dude, stop looking. Look the other way. So you said this is based off true events where there was.
I read something that suggested yes.
Okay. So the lady, right, who didn't want to get a house taken. So did she go get like? Don't worry about it. We'll move on.
So, like I said, the most common fan theory is that Carl passed away shortly after Ellie did. That follows is Carl's journey to heaven. Russell is his guardian angel that's helping him transition to the other side. Because apparently Russell is an angel that doesn't have his wings yet, and helping Carl transition is how he gets his wings. That's one fan theory.
So that fan theory doesn't work because the fan theory doesn't work because Russell's mama is also in this movie. What part did the dogs play?
The dogs, all dogs go to heaven. Too. All dogs go to heaven.
Them dogs were workers. Them dogs
right. Is Charles Muntz dead too? Because is he trying to take? Because he's trying to kill them. If
well, Charles Muntz was like 137. So
that's what I'm saying. Is Charles Muntz dead too? Because he's trying to kill them. And if they already dead, then the fan theory don't work. It don't click.
I just want to know if that lady hooked up balloons to her house to try to find her.
You know what?
Google also says that Russell's parents were divorced and that Russell was Asian.
Yeah, he said that when he said that to them. He was like,
Russell's parents was divorced, and what happened?
Russell was Asian.
I thought
I mean, that was obvious to me.
I didn't know Russell was 13. I thought Russell was.
I found it.
Russell in the
discovered
13th grade.
The fascinating story of Edith Macefield and her iconic house in Seattle that inspired the movie Up. Read about her refusal to sell her home despite offers up to $1 million and how her legacy lives on today.
What's her name?
Edith Macefield.
How you spell that last name?
M-A-C-E.
Never mind. Found it.
Carl Fredrickson is 78. Retired balloon salesman.
That boy really 13.
It says he's a 13-year-old boy.
I also read something else that said there's a sequel to the movie Up. Guess what it's called?
Down.
Around.
Like not up to, but down.
Hold on.
They put balloons on our house.
Somebody need to go to prison.
They put balloons on our house.
Paradise Falls is based on the real life Angel Falls in Venezuela, South America. That's Edith Macefield's house?
Yeah. And actually, no, they actually renovated it. That the one you showing is not.
That's the old one.
Yeah.
Hell, that
So
look more
they
put
built
together than
around
the.
her house for real, cuz.
No, they legit built around her house.
No, they renovated her house.
She didn't have no land. She didn't have no yard,
She
cuz.
didn't have a porch.
Yeah, that one right there, the one that had the balloons on the top of it. That's her house now.
Mm. Boy, that's
They legit built. They put a LA Fitness around her house. That's what it is. It's a LA Fitness.
That's crazy.
Wild.
It's a LA Fitness on one side and a Ross on the other side.
Oh, Ross?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to
The
move
disrespect.
a Ross?
Yep.
How much a check was?
They
Said
offered
up to
her
$1 million.
millions.
Up to $1 million.
Yeah, I would have sold that house for a Ross. Not gonna lie to you.
Her house is a national landmark.
I mean, she getting paid for it.
I mean, the way I look at it, if you could afford to buy my house, you could afford to rent land too.
Oh, as of May 15th, her house is now available for lease.
I bet they asking for a grill.
If
I
she
bet
still,
they
Hey,
would.
Carl
is she
said you
still,
can have my house when I'm dead.
is she still with us?
Who, Edith?
Let's see.
Because if you saying that it's up for,
No,
like,
she
rent,
died. She died in 2008. She was 86.
Yeah.
hold on. So they made a movie. You know what? Because the movie came out in 2009. Well, I should have thought that because they said a Ross. Like Ross, you ain't building no new Ross. Like Ross's ain't coming back. Like unless it's like I have never seen them build like a new Ross. It's like Burlington. I ain't seen them build a Burlington in 20 years. Like, can you imagine they build a TJ Maxx, a brand new TJ Maxx right next to your house? You're gonna be mad. How you gonna build something that's gonna have clearance stuff in it?
It's better
They're
than
asking
Arby's.
for the rent is $60,000 a year.
That is insane. Who is keeping Arby's open?
The government.
Kev on stage.
Them and Long John Silver.
Kev on stage keeping Arby's in business.
What's the
Hardee's.
other place? What's the other place that's connected to Long John Silver?
Captain
A
E's.
and W.
A&W.
A&W. What is that?
Root beer.
Root beer. This is it. They sell burgers. That's not even the original root beer, is it?
A&W?
Mm-hmm.
No, before A&W, it was the one in the silver can. Barks.
Barks.
BARQS.
Found the culprit.
What, Arby's?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they curly fries do be hitting though.
Not gonna hold you.
Them
Curly
fries,
fries would be hitting.
I'll rock
fries
with
be
it.
hitting. Them
I'll
fries
rock
be
with
hitting. Anything else?
I'm just mad KFC got rid of the wedges and wonder why they can't sell chicken no more. Won't nobody come for them funky chicken?
No, I don't like
Chicken
them.
pieces of chicken.
But yeah, man, you do a little. It ain't even got to be a deep dive. You take 10 minutes out of your day and just look into fan theories on this movie. I mean, it's you know what I'm saying.
Brother, I stopped doing fan theories once it started getting dark. When they started talking about
A
the
lot of times
Rugrats,
they're always dark.
when they started talking about the Rugrats, I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and stop doing this.
Man, look, whether they have
My
been
spirit.
confirmed to be true or not, a lot of fan theories on a lot of animated cinematic experience we have, all of that shit is dark.
No, I'm good.
Like how
Scar 8, Mufasa.
what's the one?
That's a real thing.
Because why you got your brother's skull?
You didn't know that? Lions eat other lions?
Yeah. But
Scar 8,
it's
Scar
one
8
fan,
Mufasa.
It's one fan theory. You know what? I figured it out. Winnie the Pooh, Christopher Robin. Every character
That was
represented a
dark.
different medical diagnosis.
Yeah.
Like Tigger was
ADHD.
Piglet was schizophrenic. Eeyore was depression.
Depression.
And it's just like,
Then what would
when it
make
be making
Kanga?
sense, it'd be
Sane?
huh?
Kanga would be sane? Because she's the only one that had sense.
It's no. What's the postpartum depression?
But she loved Rue.
I know, but I don't think Rue is real.
Rue was real.
But listen,
This is say she had Munchkin syndrome because she wouldn't
To
let
the
that
11 people in the
nowhere.
chat, to the 11 people in the chat, think about what your favorite cartoon was or what your favorite cartoon currently is. If you start looking up fan theories on that particular show or a group of shows, you're gonna dig up some shit.
Listen, I watch Game of Thrones, so I ain't got time for that.
Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
My stuff is real life. It happens.
So yeah, I agree with Chrissy. Like Kanga was overprotective of Rue, which would give the Munchkin syndrome. Like
it could be that.
Yeah. She kept him close because she didn't want to. And if she could have kept him. She would have kept him sick too, but she kept him close.
We might have to make that a show one day. Like, what's the most ridiculous fan theory that you've ever?
We did this already, bro.
So owl, rabbit.
We did. I forgot what it was called. We did a
kids
show
movies ain't for kids.
Yeah. Or kids stuff ain't for kids or something like that.
Because we started with Lion King out the gate.
Yeah.
He picked up that skull and was singing with it. It was like, that looks too close to a lion's teeth.
That was Mufasa's head.
Coconuts.
And that's
you
why
had my man strapped up in his rib cage.
That's why I don't
like what,
bro. Scar is one of the most darkest villains ever, and you gonna turn around and try to make a sympathetic movie about adoption. He got his throne stolen by Mufasa. I don't want to see that.
They do that with all villains. They did it with Maleficent. They try to make it. They try to give. They did it with what's her name from 101 Dalmatian, Cruella. So they try to show you.
I ain't even watched that, but I heard
it was great. It was great.
I heard that like she had Dalmatians at the end, like as pets.
Yeah, so she started out with Dalmatians as pets, but that's I guess is the show. Like they weren't always demented. Like they started out. They just trying to show that they started out normal at like some point, and then at some point something snapped. Like for Cruella, it was, hey, I'm trying to get into the fashion game, and she just kept getting the brick wall everywhere, and like no, and then one day she was like, you know what, F this noise, I'm finna be in the fashion world, and so she started creating all these like elaborate clothes, and she became famous, and then she lost her mind.
So she was Kanye.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
And all her fits was black and white.
Not in the beginning, because she had a dope
that red outfit.
That dope.
So we ain't even gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about that. Tuesday, there's a movie on Netflix called Rebel Ridge. We will be reviewing on Tuesday. Mika, did you see the new Brandy?
You mean if I saw the trailer?
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm away for streaming.
Yeah.
That is Miss Sedan. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, so in the movie, the dude that is the main character is Mid-Size Sedan.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a good movie for the first 3/4.
So is this? So are we confirming this is a not so terrible Tuesday, or what we doing?
I don't know, brother. Because that ended.
The ending is like, huh? What? Like,
was it a worse ending? And I missed that podcast. What was the name of the movie? Where all the Teslas started driving on their own.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was I wanted to call it Data Earth still. Leave the World
Left
Behind.
by, yeah. It's one of those things with the end that make you forget what the hell the movie was about.
Yeah. Like it, bro, it started off strong. Like it was good.
Good. Yeah.
And then it just like torpedoed. Like it
Yeah.
was like, oh well, I'm tired of writing.
Yeah. It's weird. It got
I'm
weird for me.
tired, right?
It got weird for me when the girl was sleeping and they shot her in the arm with cocaine. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
what?
yeah, it gets dumb towards the end, bro. It just yeah. You'll see.
Yes.
It just that's honestly, bro. I love like I like the fact that Netflix are doing like these new type of movies, but it's like they don't finish them. Like it's just like they put somebody on that starts writing them, but like they find, I guess, like it feels like they find the story and they do like a script for it, and they only do like half of the movie, and it's like they just got a child right in the end. Because Leave the World Behind was like dope, and then it just nothing.
Piss
Like
you the hell off.
it turned on Friends. I was like, all right. And I don't know what dance Julia Roberts was doing, but she was doing it. Still a crazy dance. And then we got 20 some more days before Mika ensues with her stuff.
Spooky season.
Can we watch Halloween Town at least?
Nope.
I can't do no fun horror movies.
Nah.
Golly.
I give y'all fun. Y'all didn't remember before Christmas?
Did we do Jeepers Creepers?
Well, I
No.
hate Jeepers Creepers. Because it's this one place in it's like saddle something resort, and like the road looks like the cornfields in Jeepers Creepers, and it's dark. You can't see nothing at night.
We ain't doing no fun ones. I'm going to the bottom for this one.
Why? What you trying to prove?
Because she Mika.
You ain't got nothing to prove. You got to prove.
Everything to prove.
No.
I'm finna pick the most scariest movie I can find.
Man, do something fun, man.
Like what?
What's the movie where that teacher teaches all the kids how to do like prosthetics and like makeup?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what's a funny movie that's supposed to be like a horror thriller? Mom.
It's such a good movie.
That movie was stupid.
That I liked the movie, but it was funny.
She didn't really have a reason why she. Well, no, I mean she had a reason, but her reason oftentimes didn't make sense. Like, did you want the son or did you want the daddy?
Right.
Which one did you want?
Ain't nobody coming.
Did you want the son?
We still gotta do bodies. We ain't do that.
I ain't doing that.
Why we can't do Beetlejuice?
No.
Happy Death Day.
No.
You
know what? I'll give y'all one.
American Psycho.
We'll do It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Since you want to be.
I ain't say we soft like that, bro. Like,
okay.
But dog.
Okay. Don't worry.
Did we do Drag Me to Hell?
Oh, Drag Me to Hell is good.
That's a good one.
That's a good movie.
They do. Hey, shut up real quick. Shut up real fast.
That's a good one.
Shut up
Drag
real
Me to
fast.
Hell is good.
That's a good one.
Hey, dude, shut up real fast.
I'm just saying.
Oh, we can't do something like Leprechaun in the Hood or something.
Nah, we're gonna do Drag Me to Hell.
Drag Me to Hell.
Dude gonna do Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah, we're gonna do Drag Me to Hell. He said it. He sings
like
it.
He sings it. I ain't gonna
sings
watch it again.
He sings it.
I seen it.
It Follows.
Ooh.
Yeah, It Follows.
I ain't gonna be here.
Yeah, hold on. It's about passing on a sexual STD that's haunted.
Let's do Ghost.
What's the movie?
Let's do Ghostbusters.
What's the movie when they go to like Mexico in a cave?
Oh, you talking about The Descent?
Turistas?
No.
Nah, you talking about The Descent.
No, they played a game. They was playing a game. And they had to like go to Mexico to get somebody's blessing, to get the curse.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the name of it.
Is it Truth or Dare or something like that? It's something.
I think it's Truth or Dare.
Hey, dude, shut up real fast.
That was a good movie.
Hold up.
That was a good movie. But they had to like go to like Mexico to get somebody's blessing, to get the curse off the game. Yeah, that was a good movie.
So this has been another episode of the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. Yeah. Duke and Mika will be hosting Horror Month. I'm gonna be on vacation.
At the house.
Huh?
At the house.
Yeah, man. We broke, man. Ain't got no money to go nowhere.
Facts.
Yes, Chrissy. The Last House on the Left. That one too.
No.
It's not a scary movie, I promise.
Let's do Casper.
If we're gonna do Casper, you might as well do It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Nah. Casper better than that.
Nah, man.
This is the first scary movie.
Nah.
We already did Ready or Not?
Yeah.
Nah, we didn't do Ready or Not. Did we?
We gonna go.
Let's do the Blackening.
No.
Let's do the Sand again.
Ooh, I Spit on Your Grave is a good one.
That's a wild title.
That's wait. Are we talking about the original one or the remake? Because that remake is rough. She attached
that's a
battery to this man's ball.
Let's do Child's Play.
No.
Let's do Mars Attacks. That's a horror movie.
Mars Attacks is not a horror movie.
It is a horror.
It is not.
Let's do Hellboy.
Why do we keep talking? Why do we keep suggesting horrible
movies?
Let's
wrap this up. This is getting out of hand.
Right.
Anyway. And Chrissy, you ain't got to be up here talking about it, so you hush. Anyway. It's been another episode of the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. I guess. I'm a shot.
Hey, man. It's your boy Duke, your favorite fat person.
And you already know who it is. It is the First Lady Mika G. And in October, it's going to be all scary.
By the way, I'll be on vacation in October. Just letting y'all know.
You give me the juice, I can run the show. I got this.
You had the juice for some reason. They ain't coming on there no more. I don't know what it is. I'll fix it. Don't worry. I'll fix it.
I'm just saying.
I'll fix it.
Give me the juice. I'll run the damn show. Hey, dude, we're gonna have clips and everything. Clips.
Only for the movies I said, because anything past that,
Nah, don't be scared now, chump.
Yeah.
Anyway,
what you want to call it.
We'll see y'all on Tuesday, right here. Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. Peace. Chicken grease. Sleep well.
Before to cut everybody off like now.
I told you. That's wild.
Where are we talking about these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a show.
She aged like cheese. Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become